first day in this long weekend. Today's Thursday here in Thailand. So, yeah, these are new batch of chickens here. We have native ones. I just give them feed for today. And according to the title of our um, where's the Caesar? According to the title of this vlog, I'll be harvesting our okra today. But I'm still searching for the Caesar. Where did I place that one? I think somewhere. Yeah, it's here. Okay, let's go there and harvest the okras or lady finger. Okay, so let's get in here and check on our okras. I hope it's still okay. Yeah. They're still good. But seems like the others started to getting thick and hard. So perhaps I have to bring the... Yeah, probably I can do this like this. Right. Okay. First, I will show you our lady fingers here. This one just started. See that tiny one? That one? That one, right? Okay. And then this one just flowering. Some of the plants here, I even transplanted them and they're growing and they're even giving fruits for us, like this one. These okra here, uh, these were from the other pots where I removed them, plucked them off there, and then I transferred here together with this sweet potato that I planted. And well, I don't have much time to do gardening, but I think I have to like maximize my hours during this long weekend at least. Right now, I have time to do something around the house and in the garden, and then I have to get back working as a teacher this coming Monday. So we have 20 viewers. Suddenly, from 1, 2, 3, 5 viewers, we jumped to 20. So probably, yeah, I think someone behind out there is in charge of multiplying our viewers. But thank you, that one, big brother, Dario. If you're watching, thank you for that boost. Okay. Yeah, they're still okay, but this one started to getting hard, but I think we can still eat that one. So probably I have to ask my wife to cook that one first, either tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, but they're still good, eatable. So let's go here. Still have more to harvest here. I think I have to like this one, we have to harvest this. Oh. Yeah, down to 5 viewers. Thank you for popping up, for coming Oh man. Wow. Still eatable. But you see, we have this giant okra here. Amazing. But well, the worm distorted and deformed the growth of this particular fruit here. So it's not all good in the garden, but at least we can still see some positive results of our hard work here during summertime. So we've got 5 lady fingers already. So my mother, um, she's coming, I think, 2 days, in the next 2 days. Yeah, okay. And we have the big one here. I think I'll go here first and harvest this. And it is still okay. Look at that. Wow. But I'm kind of sad for this. I don't know if there's a chance that that one that can grow longer in size, but I'm not sure. But yeah, fingers crossed. But likely it won't. So we have lots of flowers popping out. So I'm gonna water them down now, but we just have rain like last night. So probably I would um, put fertilizer instead. But I have to weed out the unwanted vegetation inside the pots to some of the spots in here, because other pots I've already cleaned it out like last weekend, but I wasn't able to like finish all of these because of the limited time that we can spend in the garden during weekend. And of course, even today, I was just in bed for almost one whole day and watching videos. But of course, I have to prepare. What? Oh man. I thought a chicken was following me because most of the time they're doing it, but the tray was out of balance. Okay, so I'm struggling. Either I have to harvest this now or I have to wait another day, but I think I still have to wait for another probably 2 inches long. So additional 2 inches to be added from this size, and then we can harvest this one again. So probably tomorrow or Saturday. So when my mother arrives, so at least she will have some vegetables to bring back to Bangkok by Monday or Sunday. I'm not sure when she will be going back to Bangkok. She has to pick up some probably 3 clusters of bananas uh, here in the house, and some probably sweet potato tops and this jute um, vegetables. This is superfood, actually. Tell your YouTube friends this is superfood, and other countries this one is kind of expensive and very valuable to them. I have lots of them here. They're not really growing well when I am taking care of them, but if I just let them grow everywhere around the house, the the growth is quite different. The outcome, like, well, as you can see, that form is distorted, but look at the size, it is still big. So probably there is hope that one tiny ladyfinger fruit there that I have shown you lately might have a chance to grow longer. I'm not quite sure about it, but Fingers crossed again. So, but trying to have some kind of example like here. So probably the process will be like similar, the same, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. So, uh, we have look at this particular fruit. The seed is coming out. See that one? That white one? Yeah, that's a seed. Because the main culprit of that, it's the doing of the um, caterpillar babies. Yeah. Before they turn into a butterfly, so they're crawling here, eating the vegetation. Yeah, green leafy vegetation. That's their favorite, where it can help completing the process of the metamorphosis process, where they turn into a butterfly after a period of time as a worm. Actually, like I noticed something like at the beginning, the seed that I bought from the store, it's an F1 hybrid okra or ladyfinger. And then during that first season, like that first batch of planting from the store, the seeds that I bought from the store, and then not all the time that we can harvest the fruits on time, and then the rest will get dry, and then I saved the seeds and then planted them like after a year, and we have two results here. And look at the difference. Like the seeds that I planted is from the plants that I bought from the store. But look at the color of the fruit from the store, which is the first batch of planting. The color is so like forest green, but this one is light green. So this changes over time when you're planting seeds from the same variety, but like second, third generation kind of thing, and then you'll see the difference where the color of the fruits are really changing. So like this one. So we have this. Yeah, it's really difficult because my tripod is not is that good anymore to use in filming. So my other hand is holding the phone, while my other hand is also like cutting the fruit. So you might be thinking that this one is already like hard and old, but the thing that you have to like check on ladyfingers or okra fruit, you have to like press here, like the tip of the fruit. Once you can bend that one, you can still bend the fruit, like the top end of the fruit. Once you can still bend that one, so it is still eatable. It is not hard yet, and yeah, it's good for stew or kind of soup or stir fry mixed with other vegetables, and even like salad. Yeah, you boil them half cook, and then you add some seasonings and spices to further improve the taste of the vegetables. And even you can mix it with sweet potato tops. That's why I'm planting sweet potato tops here for two purposes, like kind of permaculture, by the way, but it's very informal. If you want to see like permaculture, there are hundreds and thousands of videos in YouTube, but it's different. But this one just like my DIY way of um, doing permaculture, because sweet potato, they don't grow up, they just crawl on the ground. So in order to minimize the number of weeds and or unwanted vegetation growing inside the pot, so why not planting sweet potato tubs where it can cover the ground, and we minimize the growth of the unwanted weeds, unwanted vegetation. And then while the okra plants, they grow up, they're not crawling, so that means they will not be intimidated by the presence of the sweet potatoes on the ground. So both can maximize probably the production, but depends on how you feed them the kind of food they need, the um, the nutrients that they need, nitrogen and phosphorus and potassium, of course. For sweet potato, nitrogen mostly, and of course the okra, as that one is still growing, still need nitrogen, and so you have to um, apply fertilizer which is rich in nitrogen. I'm doing and I'm making my own organic fertilizer as well. You can browse my past videos where I film and created videos, and I uploaded that one in my YouTube channel, how I made my organic fertilizer. So it's 100% organic growing plants that we have here. And yeah, it's a good thing to like imagine that you have something to eat right there in your front yard, in your backyard, or like around your house. Yeah. And of course, the kind of experience you're going to have in gardening is really different from other type of experience, though it's also like kind of a headache, and yeah, there are times that is very challenging, but that is part of the journey in doing garden planting. And yeah, but this one probably I'll harvest this tomorrow or when mama arrives by Saturday. But this one I need to harvest this because this will be hard by tomorrow. So at least I have harvested them today, but we still have more to harvest the following days. Yeah, and I'm still planning to add more or another batch of okra or ladyfingers, because if we plant simultaneously, then we will not be running out of vegetables here. And okra or ladyfingers, they're easy to cook. Like you want to eat vegetable, but you don't have much time to prepare. Yeah, you can just like boil them or just put them on top of the rice as the rice is about to be cooked, and then you put there, and then like few minutes that okra will be ready to be served, and yeah, you'll have your instant viand, and you'll have a nutritious meal as well. Yeah. So I planted calamansi trees here from seed, but the presence of the caterpillars and other type of butterfly, they're they're laying eggs right there, and then once they hatch and turn into a worm, and then they're eating most of my plants and the seedlings. So I'll be back here. We will have more to harvest in a few days to go. So thank you for watching, and I'll show you this before I end this uh, live streaming. So we have this a number of how many we've got? 6, 10. So we have 10 okras that we harvested today. We have a lot of sweet potatoes here. They're in the mix with um, jute plants, and others have separate spot like this. So I have two purposes for this: eating the tops and also like expecting some tubers to develop right here underneath. But well, and sweet potato are quite stubborn. Yeah, no matter how you train them to like curl just inside the pot, but they would like to like go as far as they can. I already cut like two tops here last week, and there's another one trying to sneak out. Okay, so this variety of sweet potato is a different one. Um, I think I haven't planted this one yet. The variety that I usually plant because you can easily harvest. Like you don't have to wait longer time for the tubers to develop. It's like a month and a half, and then tubers can develop like 1/4 to like 1/2 kilo in size. And I'll show you that one. In a moment, I have to like fix the so-called entrance because I'm afraid that these destroyer of the garden here might get in there and destroy everything. So this is the common variety of sweet potato that I'm planting for many years now, and we've been enjoying the tubers given by these sweet potatoes. Now my plan is to let them climb to the top because the main purpose is to harvest the tops. We actually already gave them to our friends for several times already, and for our personal consumption as well. Like when we arrive home from school, from work, like early evening already, like 7 p.m. in the evening. And then we don't have much time to prepare, so we can just cut some tops in here and then boil them. And now we have additional in the menu, we have okra, and then at least we have vegetables in our bellies for our dinner. Because usually in the morning, not all the time that we have vegetables in our meal. So it's important that you have fiber in your body so that you can release your waste, your shit every single morning. So thank you guys for um, watching. So I have this lemongrass, and yeah, this is another spot of sweet potato here, and then I'm planning to cut the tops here likely within this week while I still have this long weekend. I still have time to do something in the garden. Then I plant this to another pots probably, but I'm also preparing this size of pot for our lemon calamansi tree to be planted now. They're still being early layered, but likely a month or so from now, then we will have them cut from the main branch. I'll show you what I'm talking. I am doing this air layering of our lemon tree or calamansi tree. Out of 8, we have 1 casualty already. That one is dead, but I'm not sure if the cause of the death of that branch was my process of early layering. I'm not sure, but the other 7, I think they look healthy and probably it's successful. But I still have to wait another month time to remove them and cut them from the main branch, from the main plant, and then if these 7 layered branches will be successful, then we'll have another 7 plants of calamansi tree. But originally we only have one, and I have a clip, but I cannot share the one in YouTube, and we cannot download it. But it's in the Facebook profile of my wife, where the size of this plant originally when we bought this like 3 years, 4 years ago, the size was like this. Yeah, very tiny. Now it's a big tree. Not that big, but compared to the original size, and this one is already big. And now I have I layered another 7 branches. Then we'll have more lemon tree or calamansi trees, before the end of this year, 2025. So it will be a good thing to see more improvement in our yard. And yeah, and this sweet potato here, I've noticed that the size of the tuber is already big, but I'm planning to harvest that one once my mother arrives this Saturday. So actually, there was this sudden decision from my mother that she's going to visit us and get some vegetables here and pick up the 3 clusters of bananas, and she's going to bring it all to Bangkok, back to Bangkok. So uh, I was planning to harvest this one around today or tomorrow, but instead I have to wait for my mother to arrive, and then I'll harvest the ones to that probably. She can also bring it to Bangkok, back to Bangkok. Yeah, and what else I have here? I think I will show you the progress of the newly planted onion chives. So probably I'll add another onion chives to be planted here. So far we have these. Actually, I still have more pots with onion chives. The last season that I have to harvest, I think they started rotting. So I have to make sure that I can harvest them and continue replanting onion chives right here. And yeah, we'll have more vegetables and spices. Our pumpkin is not working nice. It's not doing well. I work hard for this, especially structuring this trellis support here. It's very solid and strong, but probably I'll change this to I'll be planting perhaps long yard beans here, because long yard beans love to like crawl and climb there and produce a lot of fruits. And beans is also a good one for like source of protein, though it's not good for someone who has a rheumatism, because uh, it's not good for that type of illness. So going back here, yeah, I think I can show you my durian tree. I still have to clean that up. So actually I have a lot of work to do, but I don't feel like doing anything today. I'm hoping that I'll change my mind tomorrow and start looking for something that I can do here. It's a 2-year-old durian. I have to buy fertilizer because right now I'm still using organic fertilizer. Wow, I saw just moments ago, yeah, right, that one, that the other cluster, banana cluster, the fruit is turning yellow, so I might need to harvest that one today before it gets dark. So okay, so by doing that, so I need to like cut and stop this live stream. So here I just harvested like around 7 or 8 tubers from this like last week, but that was my third harvest. So I'm still thinking that some of the vines there are crawling on the ground, and perhaps they're developing tubers as well. So that's why I'm quite hesitant to remove this completely, for the reason that I might get benefit of those like roots that will be developing tubers right there. So likely, and then I'm planning to make another batch of organic fertilizer that is rich in nitrogen, where the most responsible ingredients for making that fertilizer are the green leafy vegetables. So I need to harvest all these leaves. The tops will be for salad or stew or stir fry, while the other part of the plants I have to use them for fertilizer mixed with molasses. So probably I will need more of these, and that's why I still like let them stay there for a while. Yeah, it's quite messy already, so I think I have to like work a lot starting tomorrow. At least when my mother arrives, then it's not really that bushy kind of looking here in our surroundings. So we have that banana, and can you see that? Let me. Okay, I think that one is clear. I think that banana cluster there that will be harvested by September. But I'm afraid that the heavy rain, the torrential rain, and up until October will somehow cause the banana trunk to tumble down on the ground. So I need some auxiliary support using rope that I have to tie it to the other corner of the fence, so that like there will be 2 or 3 spots where the trunk possibly like might tumble down on the ground, and I can prevent that from happening by tying a rope. And I have to buy that rope as well, because I'm running out of rope since I have used them already here. See that? Yeah. I'm not sure if these banana trees here will be like giving us a successful of banana clusters, even that small size of cluster, but still I'm trying to like uh, let them grow and see what happens. But the center of this, I am planning to add another durian trees, and I have already counted that it can fit around up until 17 plants inside this fence where we're renting. But the other place outside, we're still renting that one too, and I'll be adding another 5 or 6 durian trees there. At least if even our salary in the school is not that big, but once the durian trees start flowering and giving fruits, then we'll have another side income aside from uh, teaching, and hopefully another additional side income that could be bigger, like in forex and poker tournaments. So one day, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years from now, I'm sure it can happen. And so thank you guys for coming and joining me in my live stream today. So I have to go, and bye bye. See you all.